Hi everybody, Ellen here. Now it is a new month. Well, soon it is. But it's time for me to tell you guys my reading plans for the month of September. I can't believe it's September already. This year is just flying by. But for this month I have decided on 5 books that I really want to read. And for some reason the majority of them are like enormous. So I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But we're gonna try to make this work. First book I want to read is actually one of the smaller ones, and that is Eveless by Sarah Holland. I actually started reading this one a couple of months ago, and I'm on page, whoopsie, Mad Hatter. But I am on page 16, so I didn't get very far into it for whatever reason, but I did like what I read so far. So in this, what I remember of it, this is pretty much a world where, you know, time is a currency, so you pay everything with time. And we have this main character named Jules, and she lives with her dad, and her dad is running out of time and he can't really work anymore, and to be able to have him stay alive she needs more time so she can give it to him, but it's kind of hard to, you know, make the finances go around, so she ends up taking this job at the palace and shit goes down from there. So of the 16 pages I read so far, I really did enjoy it. This very much reminds me of the movie called In Time, I believe, and I love that movie, so I feel like this one kind of reminds me of that because time is a currency. But I really like the concept, so hopefully I will enjoy the rest of the read. We'll come to one of the big books, and that is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. I actually got this one in a fire loot box like months and months ago, so this is technically an arc, but I still haven't read it. And this is like 490 pages, so it's doesn't even count as a tome, but you know, it's pretty darn huge. So this one, it takes place, so I know that there's like 2 different princesses with 1,000 years apart that you get to follow, and then one of them is a blood queen and the other one is a sun queen, and that's pretty much all I know. But a lot of people have read this book now since it's been out for a while, and everybody seems to love it, so I mean, why am I not reading it? I don't know, but I gotta get to it. Come to another thinner book that I started reading a while ago. Actually, I picked it up like twice, I think, but you know, who's counting? But this is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. I am on page 46. But this one is about Princess Leia. She's 17 years old and her dad wants her to marry this prince to make an alliance between these 2 countries. Leia doesn't want that, so she actually runs off on her wedding day, and after that there's an assassin and the prince is coming after her, and the entire thing with this book is that you don't really know who is the assassin and who is the prince. So out of the 46 pages I read so far, I really do enjoy it. I've heard really great things about this trilogy. I do own the entire trilogy, so I really want to continue on with this one, and I don't know why I picked it up twice and then did not finish, but that's what I do when I'm in a reading slump, so you know, shit happens. But yeah, I really do want to continue on with this one with the hopes of finishing this trilogy this year. And then we come to another 2 books. I have no idea how I was thinking this month because, I mean, I work, so we'll see how it goes. But the first book I want to read is Elantris by Brandon Sanderson, and look at that cover, so gorgeous. I love this cover so much because I love green. But this was Brandon Sanderson's debut novel. I've heard great things about it and I've been wanting to read it for months, and I finally just caved in and bought it, and now I'm gonna read it. But this one is about the capital of Arelon, and there's supposed to be magic in this world, but magic kind of goes away and Elantris starts to rot, which is the city. And also it means that the people living in Elantris are actually starting to become powerless wrecks. Then this princess arrives and she's supposed to unite these places called Teod and Arelon, but when she comes to this place when she gets there, it turns out her husband is already dead, and you know, shit goes down from there. So I do love the premise of magic being, you know, gone, because a lot of I've read a lot of those books and I really like that trope. But I mean, it's Brandon Sanderson, and I have read so many of his books this year, and I really do hope that I will like this one just as much as I liked the previous ones. So, you know, hopefully I will. But this one is like really thick. Like, I mean, it's not one of his bigger books, but it is almost 600 pages. So, you know, it's gonna take some time. And now we come to the last book I want to read this month, which is by far the biggest one, and it also happens to be by the same author as the last book I mentioned. So this is The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is book 3 in the Mistborn trilogy. I read the first 2 books in the series and I really loved them, and hopefully I will love this one too. And I mean, his covers are so beautiful, and kind of want to read them because of that, because, you know, I want to add them to my beautiful shelf here, Brandon Sanderson shelf. So this one is the third and final book, like I said, but the first book, we meet these... We're in this world where this Dark Lord kind of rules. He has been ruling for the last 1,000 years, and people are pretty much tired of the shit he's doing. And then there are these people named Ska, and they're pretty much oppressed and they're treated like shit. And then some people decide to stand up for themselves and make it a better place. So we have a couple of different characters that work together to try to start this rebellion and try to get rid of the Dark Lord. So in this world there's also people called Mistborns, and that means that they can inhale different metals called allomancy, and they can use these metals to get like different powers, and they can be super fast or super strong, and they can like jump really high and stuff. It's really cool. So I love the first 2 books, like I said, and I want to finish this trilogy because it's one of my goals for the year, but also because it's so good and I want to finish it. But yeah, those are the 5 books I'm planning to read in the month of September. I know they're huge, a lot of them, so I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I just picked up the books I felt like reading, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you have any definite reading plans for the month of September, please let me know what those are down below. Or if you've read any of the books I mentioned today, please let me know down in the comments what you thought about them, without spoiling, of course. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me some thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the little button down below. And yeah, I hope we see each other next time. Bye!